Welcome one and all to our first night of the week streaming. Monday night, start of the fun work week. And we're going to start it off right. Why? How? By trying to make it further through Assassin's Creed and hopefully getting somewhere close to the end, which I'm probably nowhere even close by. And just running around and doing random stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with the main plot of the game. Why? Because, well, I'm a bit ADD that way, and I do all the little side stuff first because I'm the kind, I like 100% completion before I do the final mission, so I don't want to have to go back into a game to try and get 100% if I don't have to. A lot of times I do have to, but I try not to if I don't have to. I hope y'all are having a great evening. I know that I'm having a great evening. Why? Because our new mascot has been posted. Yay! The mascot's name is Kiri. Kiri the Phoenix. Yes. I love my little Kiri. It is so cute. It is fantastic. And you're going to start seeing Kiri show up in many different places. We're going to get t-shirts of Kiri and stickers and hats. And I'm going to put Kiri on a mug! We're going to put Kiri on a mug! Why? Because Kiri is so cute. Kiri is great. And you want to have your own Kiri. Ooh, I wonder if I can find somebody to make a plush Kiri. That would be awesome. Oh, I know it. I'm going to see if I can get somebody to make me a Kiri. That would be fantastic, because then I can find a way to stick Kiri on my shoulder, so while I'm gaming, Kiri can be right here. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. Speaking of mugs, you need to buy a mug. Mugs are great. Mugs are fantastic. They can be used to hold sort of things, and if somebody's upset, you can use it to knock them upside their head, but I don't condone that, because then you're going to be out an awesome mug. You can get that from our merch shop. Link is on our page. So, yes, check that out there. Now, excuse me, I've been fighting a little bit of dehydration today, so with that in mind, got to stay hydrated. That's better. Yeah, that's right, I'm drinking out of a 1-gallon bottle. What you gonna do about it? All right, so we're good to go here. I'm ready to get in game and see just how far we can get, what all we can do, and before we can do that, before we can get into game, we have to join our Discord. Yay! We're in our Discord! Woohoo! Marco!
Polo!
Ah! Yay, he's there! Woohoo! I'm so happy. I'm so happy. And wow, into the game. Hi, Mr. Daniels.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Just all right?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Feeling pretty good, doing all right. Well, I guess you could be worse off.
I am down a digit in the hundreds column of my weight. I am doing fantastic.
Oh, I'm so proud of you. I am so super duper special, awesome proud of you. Yeah! And no, I have not had a lot of coffee today. I've only had a little bit of coffee today, which turned into a lot of coffee today.
Well, you know, with Insomniac that has 6 times the average amount of coffee, caffeine in a cup of coffee, a little bit of coffee could be a lot.
Shh! Don't spoil it! I like coffee. Coffee is good. Coffee is great. Hey, so I do have something I need to run past you.
Well, run slowly because you know I have issues with running. I might not be able to keep up.
Yeah, Hobbles. I completely understand. So my church needs some gear. Out with some of that gear.
Maybe.
So let me go through everything. Oh no, I smacked my horse. That's one thing. And then we are also looking at getting a new laptop. Okay. Something that can stream pretty well. And
okay.
Taking that laptop that I sent to you earlier, taking that and trying to upgrade that because somebody wants to buy it.
Gotcha. Yeah, upgrading that laptop. Yeah, I can increase the RAM. The other thing that would make it a lot more speedy than what it actually is would be to swap out the standard hard drive with a solid state drive.
And,
That'll give you your best performance boost to begin with, honestly.
and I'm sure that is completely and utterly within the cards.
Oh, gotcha. Do you know what size hard drive is in that laptop?
No. Let me see it. Yeah. Yep. That's the one you got to watch first. So, in honor of tomorrow's holiday, my wife is watching Star Wars.
Nice.
She started off with the main one today, the first.
Like the original trilogy or the prequel trilogy?
Prequel trilogy. You gotta turn
Okay,
that down,
so
or you're gonna get me in a lot of trouble, sweetie.
So she's going in chronological order, not release chronological order.
Well, yes and no. She's going in timeline chronological order, but at the same time, release of stuff. So when it comes to the episodes of Clone Wars, she's not going to go through and find out, okay, this one came out first, this one came out, then this episode was before this episode.
Right. But what I meant is she started off with episodes 1, 2, and 3, and then...
Well, she got through episodes 1 and 2.
1 and 2, now Clone Wars, finish up... Ooh. So there's a point in which Clone Wars and episode 3 kind of interconnect. She needs to watch through all of Clone Wars except for the last season, then watch episode 3, and then watch the last season of Clone Wars.
Yep. Well, almost.
That would make the most sense. You got to remember that the last season of Clone Wars, spoiler alert for anybody that's listening, mute your mics if you feel the need, or your earphones or speakers, whatever. The last season of Clone Wars takes place congruently with episode 3. It's concurrent timeline.
Yes, but not all of it does.
Most of it. Almost all of it. Like the last maybe 2 episodes of the last season are following immediately after episode 3.
Well, it's really the last like 4 episodes. Babe, you're gonna have to put headphones in or something, sweetie.
Yeah, because I can hear that.
Ashley, seriously, it's coming through on the stream.
I don't know where to find headphones. They might be up there on your thing. The regular headphones without the yeah, okay, that works.
Don't want to get in trouble. Alright, so she's putting in headphones, so we're going to be good there.
Anyway, I know you're versed enough in all of that to be able to guide her through all of that. But
yeah, I am.
Now, are you going to have her watch Rogue One before she watches Rebels, or vice versa?
I think...
Because that is... There's some mix in the timeline there, too.
There's a lot of mix in the timeline. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go through Rebels, and then before the last couple episodes of Rebels, we'll do Rogue One and everything there, and finish up Rebels after Return.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah. I mean, that would make sense because current theory is the last few episodes of Rebels actually takes place after the original trilogy there.
Well, that's not a theory. That's a fact, because they flat out said, "Well, we eventually won, and this happened," and so that flat out did happen.
True. That's right.
The controversy comes in thanks to Mando,
Ooh.
because we don't know where that final episode falls within between.
I thought it was like
Everything
5
else.
years after Return of the Jedi.
Well, that's where Mando falls, but the thing in particular is Ahsoka. When does she start looking for you know who?
Gotcha. That would be after Rebels. So how far along? I see what you're saying there.
Yeah, but one thing that we do know is that the final episode of Rebels, at least as far as I'm concerned, it had to happen long before Return.
State your reasoning.
Palpatine's still alive.
It might not have to have been long before. It could have been at any time up to the point where Palpatine arrives onto the second Death Star.
Good point.
That last episode could have been.
It could have been right before
concurrent.
he showed up to the Death Star 2.
Yeah. If that was even the real Palpatine.
Yeah, good point there too.
You gotta think he had one clone that we know of now.
He had a lot more than one, as we saw.
Exactly. So I don't know. There's a lot of ways they can go about that. I'm still. Oh man.
And I'm still on the fence about the potential retcon. Like, I understand the reason behind doing some of it.
I don't think it all needs to be erased. I'm not saying they need to erase the events that have happened, but somebody could do it. But it would need to be somebody that would be able to maintain memories of both timelines. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Which means there's really only one person that could cause that rift.
2.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, I think the one who would try to abuse that gate is the one who's searching. And for those who are watching the stream, I am so sorry that we are being so vague, but we are trying not to put out any spoilers.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Anybody watching this stream should have long since seen all of this anyway, considering they're most likely nerds, just like we are.
Good point. Good point.
But out of respect for the community.
But I want to just use a couple names. What's
That's
up?
your call. It's your stream, your call.
Scar from his eye.
They never explained about where he got the scar from.
We'll have to have
Which scar?
Anakin's over his eye.
it was between
I thought they did eventually.
Nope. What we know? No, he didn't have it in Attack of the Clones. The first time we officially saw it was Revenge of the Sith.
He doesn't have it at the beginning of Clone Wars, does he?
Wait, define beginning of Clone Wars.
Not episode 2. He gets it somewhere in between 2 and 3.
Yeah, well, she's watching the cartoon movie right now, and he
Right.
has it.
He has it. So, oh man,
Yeah, she says it does not look
Yeah.
fresh.
yeah. No, it's not. I remember hearing that story though somewhere. I just don't remember exactly what it was.
I don't remember it, so to the almighty Google.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's neither here nor there. They obviously didn't consider it important enough to.
Ah, she's meeting her for the first time.
Oh, how sweet.
I
I
know.
wonder. I wonder if she's gonna have the same issues that Uncle Beasley has with Ahsoka.
I don't think so. Wait, what issues does Beasley have?
He just doesn't like her early character arc.
Wait, character art or arc?
Arc.
Arc. Oh.
To me, she has some of the best character development out of the entire Star Wars.
She
No.
does have the best because we've always seen characters that are stuck in their ways.
And she definitely goes through growth spurts, and I'm not talking about just physically either.
Yeah. I believe she was the closest to walking the path of a true Jedi.
Oh, I agree with that concurrently. And I'm quite certain that word does not mean what I think it means, so feel free to correct me.
I kind of forgot which word you used already.
That's okay. I oh,
But she went to believing in the balance, not the light and the dark.
right. So, and that's the point I was getting ready to make. If you're talking about the prophecy and balance of the Force and all of this, that, and the other,
Hey, Anakin fulfilled the prophecy. He really did. And I will argue that point till the end of time.
except for they keep bringing back Jedi and Sith that were supposed to be dead.
Okay?
The
The Sith coming back that are supposed to be dead, that is completely in character for them.
This is true. But in terms of what Luke was trying to accomplish in the last movie.
Wait, define the last movie, The Last Jedi, or do you mean Rise of?
Rise of Skywalker. Or well, let me rephrase. The path that the thing.
Formulate your words, Padawan.
The issue of the Jedi Order needing to be basically eliminated and started over.
Totally agree with, but not the start over.
Well, Ahsoka, I think, personifies what the feeling there should have been.
I don't know. I feel like Rey at that point was the better choice because she did channel both. She let her emotions get the best of her, and she saw what would happen if she let it lose control by almost losing one of her closest allies and friends.
True.
So she saw the raw power of the dark side, but at the same time was not afraid of it.
I wouldn't say so much that Ahsoka was afraid either, to be honest with you. I think she respected it more, but Ahsoka had actual training that Rey never got.
Why is my horse running away from me? Stupid horse. She did get the training, but I don't know how well that training... Like, we know how good the training was, but the question I'm like, how good was the training? I mean, you saw heavily one side of it and not the other.
Yeah, I mean, I get that too. I don't know. There's so many details in the last trilogy, the sequel trilogy, that were just left out because of rush storytelling. well, and hodgepodge storytelling by the different directors and such, but I don't know. Um, I think that's my biggest problem with the sequel trilogy is they're like it could have been fantastically unbelievable. I think if J.J. Abrams had done all 3 films, it all would have meshed a lot better than it did.
Yes, without a doubt.
I'm not. I don't know. I have mixed feelings.
See, while Rise of Skywalker had, not Rise of Skywalker, Last Jedi had some good points, not all, but some good points, I'm willing to give it something. But there's...
Yeah, I really see. I thoroughly enjoyed Rise of Skywalker
I
in
did
terms
too.
of storytelling and the lore that they brought in with the ancient Sith alchemy and the all of that kind of stuff. That was something that I really wanted to see on big screen and live action for a long time. Excuse me. But I hate that it was just kind of like all of a sudden brought up in the story. In the story, I feel like if J.J. Abrams had been able to do the middle story, I'm brain farting titles. Please forgive me.
Last Jedi.
Thank you. I feel like if he had been able to do that one as well and make it all mesh, he probably would have brought a lot of that in earlier on, and it wouldn't have felt so kind of crunched together. I feel like what he ended up having to do was take what his plans were for Last Jedi and for Rise of Skywalker and crunch it into one movie.
You're okay, Lucas. Go on back to bed, little bud. Now, I fully agree with you. Had he had been having the free reign, then we wouldn't even be having this kind of conversation, because we would just say, yep, the sequel trilogy was some of the best films that ever came out.
Yeah, I mean, I still have my issues with the start of it.
You mean A New Hope Part 2?
Right. Those are purely my fanboy issues with Disney saying nope, we're not gonna use existing canon. It's no longer canon. But let's take those stories, put it in a blender, and hit frappe. Once I got past that point, I was actually really able to enjoy a lot of it. But that's one of the things that I liked so much about Rogue One. Is Rogue One was a story that was always talked about in passing, but it was never written, shown in anything like that. Not in comics, not in games, not in movies, not in books. It was, hey, this is what historically happened, but we have no detail. And
yeah, now you get to see it.
Now you get to see it. In retrospect, that's the exact same reverse issue that I have with Solo. Because Solo's origin was there. It was like written in the Bible. And I feel that while Solo in and of itself as a whole was a decent movie, they should have left Solo's origin out of it and just made it a Han Solo story.
Yeah, some of the origin quote unquote origin stuff that they put in it really did just seem cheesy and ridiculous. Like,
Solo. Yeah, I don't like the way they portrayed his military career. Han Solo in Legends had a very honored and decorated military career for the Empire before he rescued Chewie. That was something like it's clearly documented in like Star Wars canon, because you can't not have a New Hope canon, and you see the Carillion blood stripes on his pants that he wears. which was when he was drummed out of the service originally for rescuing Chewbacca, which was a slave to the Empire. The only decoration that he had earned from the Empire, or during his time with the Empire, that they could not take for him was those blood stripes, because he earned those while he was in service to the Empire, but they were a Corellian award, not an Imperial award, which is why he was able to keep those stripes.
Gotcha. See, I didn't know any of that.
Yeah. You see now why I have the issue with the way they portrayed his departure from Imperial service.
Yep. It made him seem like a coward and a deserter.
And a deserter, when in reality he was an unsung hero long before he even met Obi-Wan and Luke.
Well, then, see, now that just raises an issue with A New Hope itself. Because when you meet him, he seems more like, well, a scoundrel
Right,
than
because
a hero.
all of that was explained in the solo book trilogy, which I highly recommend reading, because it also this is also an instance where Disney took old legend material and put it in a blender and hit frappe for Solo. But the that particular book trilogy, I wish I had my books here. They're still at my dad's. The Hut Gambit, Paradise Snare, and let's see, the Han Solo trilogy was where's it? Yeah, the Paradise Snare, the Hunt Gambit, and then Rebel Dawn. Really good books. If you ever get the opportunity to start collecting any of these books, or even read these books, or even if you can get them on audiobook or whatever, I highly recommend it. But it was like that trilogy of books really set the stage for Han's character development from the time. For actually, that series of books is his origin stories from the time that he left Corellia as a teen, all the way up to the point where he won the Falcon from Lando and met. In fact, the last page of Rebel Dawn has Han Solo sitting in the Mos Eisley Cantina with Chewbacca, and Luke and Obi-Wan walk in.
Huh. So you're saying that, oh, sorry, I gotta move around here a bit, that is a storyline that you have much preferred to see on film.
Much preferred. They could have made a it would have, I think it would have played over well. A lot of people, there's a mixed spectrum of why Solo flopped as hard as it did. And a lot of people are taking the argument, well, there's too much saturation of Star Wars movies in too short of a period of time. That may be, but I really feel like that the real fans would not have cared as much about that if they had stuck more to Han's true origin story, or had even just, again, not bothered with the origin story and just made it one of Han's, adventures. That Han and Chewie had a lot of jobs and whatnot. They could have kept that story exactly like it was, not had Han's origin story in there at all, just picked it up, because it picked it up after some point where he rescued Chewie or whatever and got kicked out before he got the Falcon. It could have run that whole story exactly like it was. They could have played it off so Han's love interest in the movie was somebody they had met after that point, and not somebody they had grew up with on the streets of Corellia.
Yeah.
And filled in more details, like spent more time storytelling just that story, and it would have been fantastic, absolutely fantastic. The parts of the movie where Han won the Falcon from Lando, that all that interaction, everything was cool. It's, you know, the only difference, real difference there in storyline was setting and the droid, which I love the droid. And
Sidebar. If anyone's wondering what I'm doing, why am I just running around in circles on the horse, I think my guy's getting close to having a heat stroke, and we should see something pretty cool happen if he does hit that point. So I'm running around trying to get him to the point of heat stroke.
But I feel like the Solo movie did that interaction between Han and Lando very well. I feel like it did the interaction, the part of the story, Han's story of taking the Millennium Falcon through the Cassell run. I think that all of that was really well done. I did like the added character of the droid, and the droid becoming part of the Falcon and giving the Falcon that kind of personality. I think that was fantastic. But overall, it's just, I don't know. The surprise cameo, I'm disappointed that they didn't do something with after the fact.
Well, we don't know. They might be planning something with that, and I really hope they are.
Yeah. You know, we don't know what they're going to do with the Obi-Wan series. We know Ewan McGregor is back as Obi-Wan confirmed. We know Hayden Christensen is back as Skywalker / Vader confirmed. We know that the two actors that played Owen and the Lars couple, we know.
I didn't know they were back.
Yes, obviously not the original from the original
The sequel,
but the prequel trilogies.
Yeah, prequel.
The actors from the end of Revenge of the Sith, they're back. That's confirmed. So, I mean, who knows? It just depends on what part of the timeline that they slate the Obi-Wan series for, because we know of a certain point in time in which it can't be after.
Yeah.
And for anybody curious about that, you guys need to, and you don't know what I'm referencing there, go watch Star Wars Rebels.
I know, my phone's vibrating and I don't know where it is. Someone stole my phone. Seriously, where's my phone? Oh, there it is. I found it. Luffy, I'm in stream. I can't talk to you, brother. Let's take down Biggins real quick. Oh, I missed. Let's see, there was something else I was going to bring. Oh, so there is another series that I honestly wish they would do something for. I think it would do best as a plus series. But it was a young adult series that I was absolutely obsessed with, called The Galaxy of Fear.
Yes.
It was the closest that we got to Star Wars horror stories.
Yeah. I'm familiar. That was a good series.
And I believe that if they did do that as a series, it would go over quite well.
I would have liked to have seen the Young Jedi Knights book series done as an animated series. To be honest with you, I thought that would have gone over fantastic.
Let's see, Young Jedi Knight series.
Yeah, they obviously can't do it now, considering they changed who Han and Leia's kids were. But yeah, the concept, they still could do a concept. Luke's early academy days. That could be something they could do with and give Grogu a more interaction for the fan base.
I'm worried about Grogu. I'm really worried about Grogu. Timeline wise,
I'm more worried about who Gideon was working for, because that was not
we
his...
know who Gideon was working for.
Exactly.
And I'm not worried about him.
So did you ever read the original Thrawn Trilogy books?
No.
Ooh. They have very nicely set up the stage to be able to pull elements from that book trilogy, and it's considered one of the greatest book trilogies of Star Wars that ever been written.
Well, that gets me kind of interested.
Yeah, it would also explain a lot of the whole interest in the whole deal with trying to, with them experimenting on Grogu and whatnot to begin with.
Man, I can't work from here. I gotta climb this rock first.
So yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, we'll just have to see. They got a lot of things coming down the pipeline for their timeline. So
Honestly, I think most of Grogu's story has already been explained, and this part is done because the cloning that was in it was for Palpatine.
you could look at it that way.
Looking at it that way, how else can you look at it?
In Legends, Palpatine was not the only clone Sith Lord.
You think that somebody else was working too?
So Palpatine had the advantage of being trained enough and being able to store his non-corporeal being in such a way that he was using clones to transfer his mind and everything. But you gotta think about this. Even in canon, they maintained that clones, force-sensitive clones, had some kind of defect. They were never able to successfully clone a force-sensitive being. Now, the main villain in the Thrawn Trilogy, I'm trying not to give too much away.
Why? Thrawn Trilogy is no longer canon.
Yeah, it's no longer canon. So, in the original Thrawn Trilogy, Admiral Thrawn comes across a Dark Jedi in the unknown regions. Not a Sith, a Dark Jedi. And the distinguishing difference was made that even a Sith Lord, despite the practices and claims for power and everything, was doing everything for the growth and strengthening of the Sith, even if it was through their own personal gain. What happens when you take somebody with that kind of power and that aspirations and just doing it for fun, for themselves, with no other thought of gain for any other reason than I can?
And there was one out there doing that?
So there was a clone of a Dark Jedi.
Oh, clone.
And this particular clone did not have, like, the body-wise and everything, physically the clone was perfect, a perfect copy. But the imperfection came from mental instability.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Thrawn learned how to manipulate this particular Dark Jedi.
That's interesting.
Oddly enough, it's also, if they do go anywhere near that route, that would be how they could introduce Mara Jade into new canon, because it took Mara Jade and Luke to defeat, working together, even though they hated each other at the time. Well, hate's a strong word for a Jedi. Um,
No, hate's rather fitting for Jedi.
but it took the two of them working together to defeat the Stark Jedi. The clone of the Stark Jedi, I should say.
Well, I'm definitely interested. I'm definitely interested.
Yeah, it's definitely worth going through, especially if they're making Thrawn the main villain in the Ahsoka series, which I have to assume they're going to, considering that's her mission.
Well, yeah, I mean, what else? Who else do they have to pull on?
Right. And we all know how Disney / Marvel likes to maintain continuity between their series and whatnot. You have to assume that it's all going to come together at some point. I tell you, the series that I'm really interested in though, and mostly because they can either ruin it horribly or they can go sky's the limit with it. But Rangers of the New Republic, I think, is going to be absolutely fantastic.
I thought that got canceled.
Did it? No, I don't think so.
Well, I know that they lost their lead.
I heard a dirty rumor. But even if they did, they could still do that series. They don't have to have her.
But she was perfect.
I'm not denying that, but they can still move on without her. All they got to do is bring in, oh, by the way, we're making the main character in this Wedge Antilles.
But isn't Wedge dead?
Wedge is not dead. Wedge was one of the few survivors. Wedge has, even through canon, he was one of the few pilots that survived both Death Star runs.
Huh.
In fact, he went through the reactor with the Falcon. He was the Red Leader in.
Oh, this one's glowing.
He was the Red Leader in Return of the Jedi.
Things I did not know. I knew, but apparently I didn't know.
So Luke started Rogue Squadron. When Luke was commanding Red Squadron in Empire Strikes Back with the snow speeders and everything. Shortly after the fact,
false.
he formed. Huh?
False.
No, sir. He formed Rogue Squadron with Wedge Antilles. Wedge Antilles was his number 2. When Luke left the squadron to go do his own thing, to start his Jedi Academy and everything, Wedge took over Rogue Squadron.
He might have started the squadron, but he, sir, was not the first for the Rogue.
I'm not talking about Rogue One. Luke named Rogue Squadron in honor of the events of Rogue One.
Then wouldn't you agree that those who were part of Rogue One were the first for the Rogue Squadron?
Yes. Okay. So let me backtrack and rephrase what I'm talking about here. Okay.
You know I'm trying just to mess with you as much as I can at this point, right?
Right. So Luke started the first official sanctioned squadron known as Rogue One, or Rogue Squadron.
Wait, so if they're officially sanctioned, does that mean they're no longer rogues?
I guess.
So that's just blasphemous then.
Well, there was always Wrath Squadron, or Wraith Squadron, I guess is how they pronounced it. Yeah, Wraith Squadron happened when the New Republic wanted a more elite unit than even Rogue Squadron. Rogue Squadron was an elite fighter unit. They wanted Wraith Squadron to be a special ops all-around unit, so pilot and ground force. and they tapped Wedge Antilles to form that squadron as well.
So Marines. They wanted Marines. Got it.
Essentially, yeah.
Oh, good grief. There's 4 treasures in there? This could get bad.
Tell you what, I am going to have to pause for a few minutes. I will be back.
Gotta go do the dad
here
thing.
momentarily. Yeah, I got to go be a parent here for a little bit. I will be back just as quick as I can.
Not a problem. It's always nice having nerd out conversations. Very rarely do I get to have nerd out conversations. And when I say very rarely, I mean the last nerd out conversation I had was like the 12th of never. Ooh. This is like a big tomb. Very mazy. Wait, read it. Read it. Do all seek to plunder churches and desecrate its holiness will show for the burning eyes of the sun god. Ooh, yay! A lot of bones. Light it. Light it. You're close enough to light it. And yes, Luffy, I did get your message. Did I just kick a skull? Can I kick the skull? You can kick the skull. Kick the skull in the water. It didn't splash. Why didn't it splash? It just splashed. Get off the rock wall and just climb up this rock wall. So with all these dead bodies and stuff around, it probably was not the best idea to recently watch a certain Doctor Who episode where there's statues that come to life and chase people around. And it starts off there inside the maze of the dead, as they call it. I wonder if I ever crack one of these pots open, if there will be a snake in it, underwater. Oh, here's this
Ancient writing
from the old kingdom. I wonder how many more of those I have to find. Keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do? We swim. Get some air. We found a new spot in the cave. Oh, this is the way out. I don't want the way out. I want to make sure I cleared this area. Apparently I did clear this area. Boring. Alright, so where do I want to go to next? Where am I going next? Where am I going next? Is there... Oh, there's a question mark over there. And... there's a question mark over here. I don't see any other question marks. We'll go to this one. This one's relatively close by. Now, I was hoping my boy Luffy was going to be free tonight, because if he was, I was going to throw on Borderlands, but he was not free tonight, so we'll just have to see what Friday brings for us. But for now, I'm going to be a rock climber. Yay! Uh-oh. He got stuck. Alright, now keep climbing up. That's right. Keep going up. There you go. Good boy. And now that we climbed up here, we're going to apparently have to climb back down. No, actually, no. Yay, we can just keep going this way. Cool, good. Yes! I didn't waste all that time for any reason. You know what? There's got to be a faster way. This is going to take a long time to climb up this thing just to get over here. We'll fast travel here and go this way. Yes, Friday is a go. Woohoo! Luffy's gonna do Friday with us. Let's see. As far as I know, I'm still gonna be able to stream on Friday. I'm supposed to be working with somebody about going and seeing a movie on Friday. So hopefully our Friday stream will be as close to our normal times as possible. If not, we might run it a little later than usual. Come on, horse. Looks like we're going to that village down there. Ashley! Oh wait, it's not a village, this is an outpost.
I must be careful now.
Yeah, careful, right. Let me just be as careful as I can possibly be. Running around like a maniac is being careful, right? Well then. Seriously, where is everybody? Let the bird take a look. There's a treasure, but there are no bodies. Oh wait, there you go. I saw somebody running up. Oh, assist rebels. Okay. There you go. Rebels been assisted. That was easy. Alright. Wait, I'm supposed to kill a captain, but there's nobody here. How can I kill a captain if there is absolutely nobody here? Watch, this is going to be another one of those glitched ones where I'm going to have to leave and then come back in just a hot minute and everybody will be here. Well, before I go, I'm going to go ahead and rig this thing. Now I'll leave. Wow, that's a lot of exclamation points up there. We'll head to this one over here and see what this is. the time the horse gets here, I'll already be up there. Did you just shoot me with a flaming arrow? You did, and you did it again, too. How dare you? Now I'm on fire. I hear movement in the background. I think my wife is up. No, she's not. She just moved stuff, and it fell, and all that jazz.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Now give me some money. What? No, I help you and you just run away? This guy is up here shooting arrows at somebody. Are you on my side or are you an enemy? You're on my side. So you're shooting arrows at somebody over here somewhere. I don't see anybody over here. Oh, I see somebody running over here.
This area is off limits.
I'm gonna chase this guy down. Oh, he's apparently on my side, it seems. I just chased that guy down for nothing. What about you? Whose side are you on? You're
The
on
dark
my side
side.
too. Yeah, that clouds everything.
Not my judgment.
Here we go. And that one's down.
So on another topic, or did you switch topics already?
No, I haven't really switched topics. I'm always up for nerd talk.
Okay. So I am going to be working, for those of you guys who don't know, which almost all of you guys should know right now, I run Infinity PC Gaming and Entertainment out of Rocky Mount. And I've done custom gaming PCs for a while now. I've built quite a few nice machines.
Like my wonderful potato.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I wish I could have done a little better for you.
Why? It
But-
hits everything that I need it to hit.
Yeah, but I it's good for what it is. But who knows what the future holds? But anyway, but something I've always wanted to really get into and do a lot of focus on is my own branding. And by branding, I mean my own brand of PC. I don't expect to honestly compete with like Dell or HP or anything like that.
Hey, I'm mad at HP right now.
Well, mostly because my goals, my thought process is to be more premium. When you think about premium, HP and Dell really don't come to mind a lot of times. So I actually consider my main business competition in terms of custom PCs to be more like CyberPower PC, Main Gear, those kinds of those brands, which are system integrators. They do. I do a lot of the same kind of components that they do, but typically better. I typically use higher quality components and better, more balanced configurations, really. and still try to keep price competitive with them because they are my competition that I feel. But that being said, with the parts market like it is, it's been really hard to get graphics cards, and the way things are going, there's going to be shortages on a few other components for desktop PCs coming up, that we're starting to hear rumors of and feel the pressure on. So that's left me with where do I go with this? To be quite honest, I've lost a bit of chump change this year, because I've not been able to build the computers that I was building last year by this time.
Do you see the name of this mission?
I did not look.
The name of this mission is Plight of the Rebels.
Hey. That would have been a great movie title. But anyway, so the answer to my issue is coming. I am working. I launched a laptop a couple of weeks ago that's specifically designed to be competitive in the enterprise and business market. But let's be honest, that market is not really what I'm known for. So what I've got in the pipeline, you guys will have to keep an eye out. And if you're not following my page, Infinity PC Gaming and Entertainment, I've made a comment in the chat earlier about somebody had some Insomniac coffee. But if you click on that on my name there, it'll take you to my page. But keep an eye out. I've got some things coming. I think will be fun and interesting, and I mean we're talking some quality gaming on the mobile kind of side of things.
I know I'm gonna keep talking about all your stuff.
Well, I know you do. It's just kind of something that I'm really looking forward towards. I'm going to be spending the next couple of weeks putting some things together, and all I can say is, let's try to keep an eye out for around the 19th of May.
The 19th of May. I'm definitely gonna keep an eye out. Like you were saying that that things are getting scarce. That's probably why my buy from HP got delayed.
Let's see. I wouldn't think so. I think for laptops things have been all right. They've got. I don't know how much you have heard about cryptocurrency mining and things like that. But the cryptocurrency mining is one of the factors of why desktop graphics cards are so scarce right now. But the only thing I would really be worried about that could potentially affect laptops in this regard is a new type of cryptocurrency mining that they're getting ready to launch called Chia.
Chia.
Right, that was my first thought. But Chia takes the concept of, instead of using raw power of graphics cards and processors, the processing units, to do the algorithms and whatnot, the algorithms are based off of available free space and multiple read-write scenarios on hard drives for storage.
See, that is so weird, but really cool all at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they pull that off, but there's already been a crunch of 2.5-inch SSDs or solid state drives. In fact, the company AData has reported already a 500% increase in their solid state drive sales over the last month in preparation for this.
Wow.
That's insane. Had I known, that would have been put some money into this stock, guys, because it's getting ready to go bonkers. And in fact, I would say if you're into any kind of investing or whatnot, any manufacturer that does solid state drives or hard drives, I would look strongly into putting some money into Western Digital, Seagate, AData, Kingston, all those major Crucial would be another big one.
See, the only reason I can think that my my new laptop got delayed is because of the Ryzen 7 that I requested go into it.
Yeah, but there hasn't been a shortage on the Ryzen 7 mobile processors. It's all been desktop chips. So what you got, essentially what you ordered was you ordered it from a company that's buying it from HP, and then they're doing an upgrade. Oh wait, or did you get a different one?
I got a different one.
You got a different one. Did you buy it straight from HP?
Yes, I did.
Okay, that's interesting. Then I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
I've never bought anything directly from HP. I can tell you I like HP in terms of product design, mostly because they're very easy to work on, even if something does go wrong, generally.
That's one of the reasons why I wanted to get an HP, is just because they're easier to fix.
Yeah, like, I mean, I have an HP Omen gaming laptop, and I literally removed one bottom panel, and I have access to everything. Like, I could pull the entire laptop apart from inside that one panel.
Our love began here. Perhaps it should end here.
Ask me how I know.
Nah, I trust you. No, I'm just saying. So tell me how you know, David.
I've done it.
Ooh. I love exploring new places. You still with me, Sparky?
Yeah. I'm watching your game.
You got all quiet on me.
I got very contemplative about my plans. Yeah, it happens.
Oh, understand completely. Oh,
When you should worry is when I start having a staff meeting.
yeah. You, yourself, and you.
Right.
No, you, yourself, and David, and then the intern.
Who's working out really well, actually. I'm
Yeah,
very impressed.
I liked the intern when I was there. He was pretty cool.
I'm hoping that he will decide to stay on for a while, at least for the length of his the rest of his degree track. Because hopefully by then I'll have enough money to be able to offer a permanent position.
Ooh, got question marks over here. I'm bypassing missions to go fill in question marks. This is a problem here. This is why I can't get this game done in any sort of reasonable time frame. Because I'm like, ooh, someplace new. Forget the mission. I want new.
You do all the side quests first, max level your character, and then go do the storyline. It'll be a breeze.
Trust me, I know. I'm already at that point where I could go through the storyline right now and, well, everybody's in trouble.
Right. On the topic of interns, though, I actually, if anybody's listening is in college or doing any kind of course study work on, a couple of things, I'm looking still for a couple of intern positions.
Unpaid, of course. Right?
Right, for now. I mean, there's always that opportunity to grow into a paid position, in the future, which is really what I'm hoping to be able to offer. But I'm looking for a graphic design artist. I'm looking for a social media specialist, and I'm also looking for a marketing specialist. So if anybody watching the stream or listening or anything is in college, going to school for any of those kind of career tracks, reach out to me. Let me know. I can shoot you an application. I would really prefer somebody that could work in-house, as in come to my shop and work at the shop and everything, doing those things. But depending on the applicant and whatnot, I would be for the graphic design artist and the marketing, social media and whatnot. I would consider a remote position.
Well, that's good to know.
And I do apologize if I'm hijacking your stream.
Not at all, dude.
I could be, running my own stream and but honestly, I enjoy watching you play.
They're gonna kill my horse.
Why are they gonna kill? Don't do that. No, horsey.
I think they killed my horse.
Can you get the horse back?
I don't know.
That'd be sad. I like that horse.
Me too, but he's not getting up. Mount not available. Did they kill my horse? No! Horsey!
Dead.
Oh, thank God!
He's dead, Jim.
No! I was about to be distraught! That was gonna... Oh, no! That could have been very bad. Y'all might have actually seen me cry on stream for a bunch of ones and zeros. Hey, I got an idea for a business venture.
Yeah.
He's dead, Jim Crematorium.
Hey,
Oh man.
you should not have
Honestly, I like your other thing that you've been going on about.
Which one?
Oh god, you talk about it all the time, and I can't even.
There's a lot of stuff I talk about.
Yeah.
42. Doggy's running.
What?
The dog. It's at 42.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know.
Where are you going? Get back here. I ain't done with you yet. No! Why'd you run past him? Oh, genius.
So my questionable investment, I ended up pulling it out because I felt like, well, the time had come and I needed to use that money for its original intended purpose. But now I'm kind of wishing that I just left it in there and then paid the late fee on the purpose that it was supposed to be used for.
Yeah, I have been so tempted to sell off everything I currently have and just dump it all into that Shiba.
So here's the thing I noticed. Every time that I did that, because I did do that, I pulled everything out and put it towards whichever crypto was going skyrocket that day, just trying to maximize my earnings. And I noticed that when I had all my eggs in one basket, so to speak, I started losing money real big. It's actually better to keep it spread, because right now Ethereum and Ethereum Classic are skyrocketing too. So
Wait, when I last look at Classic, it was only like $30.
Yeah, but percentage increase.
Ah.
Yeah. So if you put put $50 in Ethereum Classic and it jumps 13% in a day. Or you see what I'm saying?
No, because I'm not good with math.
Okay, well, 13% of $50 in Ethereum Classic, that's only worth $30, per your numbers, or 13% increase of $50 in Bitcoin, where a 1% increase could equal, hundreds. 13% of $50 is 13% of $50. It doesn't matter, what the overall value of the coin is that you're talking about.
Well, good point.
So, like right now, I've got a pretty even split between Doge, Ethereum, and Ethereum Classic. And let me check it real quick. Last I looked, I was up almost 20% for the day.
Nice.
So I'm up 13%, 13.71% for today, from where I started this morning, which is cool. And that's after, because right now something has come into a dip a little bit. I actually don't have anything in Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin, if you look at the cryptos and whatnot,
God, Bitcoin just went crazy this year.
Bitcoin went crazy this year, but Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash right now are down 3% or more, while all the other cryptocurrency and altcoins are up.
That's because I think people are sick of Bitcoin.
Ethereum Classic is up 24% right now for the day. Ethereum is up 11%. Dogecoin is only up almost 9% right now. But still, so that I saw Ethereum. I don't know what the catalyst has been for Ethereum Classic, but it's up to $60 or $59 right now.
Wow.
Ethereum Classic has jumped almost 69% in the past week.
That's crazy. Kitties. Wait. I know that thing said that there was something sleeping over here. Alright.
Man, I feel like we've just regurgitated nerd all over your stream.
I don't care. My stream is for people to come and relax, and if they want to talk nerd, they're more than welcome to join us in Nerd Talk. Okay, so it is the cats that it picked up. Okay. And so this is where I relax, and a bunch of cats come and join me, and that one crawls inside me, apparently.
That sounds wrong.
Yay! Complete all hermit locations. And it figures that the last hermit location is the one filled with cats.
So I've had a lot of thoughts personally about goals and whatnot over the last month or so. I mean, goals are always on my mind, but you know me, I've had my ups and downs. Personally, with personal issues and whatnot, I'm not going to go into in depth here, but here lately, goals, like for example, the goals that I set for my weight loss and whatnot, it's really helped keep me focused. And I've always had goals for my business, and I feel like goals are important. But
goals are very important.
What are goals that you have for your channel? What are you trying to? What's your timeline? What's your focus point? What are you trying to do?
So I don't have a timeline because timelines are very difficult to keep when you are relying on the public. So
this is true.
My goal for the stream is for it to become self-sustaining. That is the first overall goal. To where I can afford to stream and pay for all the different tech stuff that I want in different games and stuff that I want to do. That's the first goal. The goal after that is to be able to get out there and do more for the community. Like, I really, 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 really want to do more for the community. Just go out and volunteer at events like we did for you and did for Breakthrough last weekend. And just get involved and try and help people out. Because the only way this world is ever going to start going in the right direction is if people just, one, be kinder to each other, and two, help each other out. Stop. Okay, tough love time. Stop being selfish, insensitive jerks and realize that there are much more out there than you. You're a human being. Get used to it.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, I feel like if more people were like that, obviously we'd be in a lot better place, but I think you'd see a lot less of the division that's been going on. And I don't want to get political or anything like that, but I'm a big believer in karma.
See, the first rule, the first rule to get everything better is, one, be kind.
Absolutely.
It's not that difficult. The second rule, learn to agree to disagree. David, do you and I see eye to eye on everything?
Absolutely not. There's
No.
There's always some things that go differently, but we very clearly have an understanding of each other and can agree to disagree in points.
Yep.
And be mature adults about it, which is the whole point of being an adult.
Exactly. And it seems like people have forgotten how to be adults. Like, let me give you another perfect example. I have somebody who I work with. She is a sweetheart. Absolutely love her. We get along for the most part. We have vastly different of opinions on how certain things should be done and how certain things should be managed and handled. Do you want to know how things get done properly with her and I having such vast differences of opinion?
What's that?
She states her case, I state mine, and then we find the middle ground between the two. And guess what? That middle ground between the two is usually the best option that could ever possibly happen.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
And things are much more successful when we just take our own opinions and come up with the perfect plan.
Yeah, the human ability to reason and compromise is really what sets us above the rest of the animal kingdom. However, the overall human stupidity factor, unfortunately, I think is going to be our downfall.
I mean, people want to say that politics and religion, those are nothing but things that divide us. No, those are what make us unique. And all we have to do is learn that it's okay to have a difference of opinion. It's okay to think my guy is better, but I'm not going to let that affect my relationship with people around me. Like, for example, I do not like Biden. Absolutely don't like him. I think that he is nothing but a liar and has made nothing but broken promises. But as an American citizen, guess who my president is?
Yep.
Yep, don't like the man. Don't trust him. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, and I can't throw him far because I might break one of his hips if I do. But he's the president, so as an American citizen, I'm going to follow the president. I'm going to support the president because that's my job.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into my political beliefs because, frankly, I would just tick everybody off in the room.
I don't care.
I know you don't.
But you're fine.
And honestly, we have enough agreeing viewpoints on a lot of things. I'm sure you'd understand my reasoning behind all of it. But my favorite essay that I ever wrote in school came from my world history class. World history, U.S. history. I think it was world history. We were assigned with writing a paper where we had to pick a form of government, do the research on it, and write an essay about that form of government and explaining it. Well, I took the path of I didn't do that. My essay was titled "Human Beings Are Not Mature Enough to Govern Themselves."
All right, Templar.
I got an A+ on the essay. It wasn't. I mean, I was able to back all my statements and comments and everything, and provide reasoning and details and evidence. Oh God, there's enough evidence for that. But I just kind of held to that belief ever since, just because as long as money and greed is a factor in governments, we're never going to have the government that we need to have.
I'm sorry, so you're saying that as long as humans are humans, we're gonna never get anywhere?
I didn't say that, but that we have to be able to separate certain things, and we can't do that right now.
No, because unfortunately, everything that you want to change, that you would need to change, is complete and utter human nature.
Yeah. I agree 100% with that statement, which is why my essay went the way that it did.
Oh, somebody doesn't see me. And ironically, this game series, kind of confronts some of what you just talked about.
Yeah, that greed and the influence of money in our government is going to be our ultimate downfall. Now, I'm not saying I'm against capitalism. Obviously, I'm not. I run my own business. I'm in it to make a profit. Yes, I enjoy what I do. I turned a hobby into something that pays my bills, and it's because I have a passion for it. But at the same time, I really don't believe that big business has any right to have a stake in what is best for the everyday common person that does not have that kind of backing.
Well, congratulations, my friend. You're an assassin.
Cool.
See, the storyline, it Origins hasn't reached that point yet because, well, this is the origin of all of it. But in the other games, there's two factions at work: the Assassins and the Templars. The Assassins believe that people should be free to be able to make their own choices and however they want to live. The Templars believe that people are dumb, panicky animals who they need to be controlled for their own safety. The only way that humanity is going to survive and make its way through the world, through life, is they need to be controlled. And they use these ancient artifacts that have a lot of power to make that happen. And that is basically where we're at in life. We've got one group of people who says, hey, you all need to do things the way we're telling you to. And another group who is fighting saying, hey, you're free, do what you want to do.
Right.
It's kind of scary when video games mimic real life. Down, go around and back up the top of it. Okay, there we go. Now we're up. Now where's the thing up here that pinged? Over there. Alright. Let's come out here and we'll spin around to make sure that we got everything that's here. Hunting. Must be a bird. Yep, I don't see anything else here, so it looks like we got everything that was here. Now, where am I going from here? I thought I saw a glowy one. Yes, there's a glowy one. Oh, no, I know what that is. That's an elephant. Yep, that's an elephant. There's another elephant. I can't take on an elephant right now. Let's go kill a hippo. You want to kill a hippo?
That sounds like a bad idea. Hippos are nasty.
They're only nasty when they poo, and they use their tail to fling it everywhere.
Or when they're
kind of like one of my
you.
exes.
Yeah, the people that see hippos and they just think, oh, it's a fruit-eating elephant in the water, and
No,
not
that's
the
the
case.
manatee.
Yeah. Well, no. What I mean is, hippos have very nasty temperaments.
Well,
They're very
so do I.
territorial. Yeah, but you don't spend most of your time halfway underwater,
I would if I could.
and you don't have huge teeth and tusks.
I'm gonna kill a hippopotamus soon.
I thought it was I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
It was, but that's copyrighted, and I don't want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I'm gonna kill a hippopotamus soon. See?
I
Watch.
see. That just sounds so violent.
You're violent.
I plead the fifth, sir.
Oh no,
I-
two of them are running.
I have not drank the fifth. I plead the fifth.
That's probably a good thing that you haven't drank the fifth. Have I mentioned that I'm so excited for tomorrow?
Yeah. The day after is not that bad either.
Alright, come on. Come on. I shot you. Come and get me. Come and get me. I don't know where the other one is. Oh, there's two across the bank over there. Alright, this is a very stupid idea. Wow, I can't believe that actually worked. Where'd the other hippopotamus go? Is that it out there? Oh no, there he is. La da 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 blah blah.
WTF, mate.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. He's 31. That's a lot stronger than I thought. Oh, I'm in trouble. Come on. Come on. Get up onto land. Hurry up. Alright. Come on, big boy. Bad water horse. Woo! That could have gotten really bad really quickly. Seven farmers. Oh, and there's a lot of missions over here too. A lot to do with Sobek.
Mm-hmm.
That means I'm probably going to have to kill a lot of crocodiles. Oh, there's 4 question marks over here. 5 question marks over here. Oh, and then 2 more up there. Oh, we're about to go up river, y'all. Oh, that was bad. I gotta steal a boat. We're going up river. Are those crocodiles or hippos? Those are hippowatami.
I don't know, but I think you're in denial.
I always am. Good grief, there are hippos everywhere here. Alright, I gotta find a channel up. Where is it? Alright, so it's this big opening right at the end of all this over here. Hey, you want to know a secret?
What's that?
You can't tell anyone, okay?
Cool.
I'm taking my wife on a date tomorrow and she doesn't know. Shh.
She'll know when she watches the stream.
Yeah, well, she doesn't watch the stream, so... I mean, she's sitting right behind me, and she can't hear what I'm saying because she's got headphones in.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, that's my everyday life. But she doesn't know. So, shh. By the way, did you see Kiri, the new mascot?
Of course I saw.
Isn't Kiri so cute?
I had a hand in helping, well, I won't say helping, but I gave my 2 cents before he presented it to you.
I love Kiri. Kiri is so beautiful and amazing. Kiri's gonna go on t-shirts and mugs and anything else that I can.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't need to get in the water because it's up here. Lame. Oh, danger noodle.
It's a snake.
Badger.
Mushrooms. God.
And
We've
guess
been on
what's
the
gonna
internet
be in
entirely
your head
too long.
all night? Guess what's gonna be in your head all night?
Yep. Good night, everybody. No.
Nope. It's not end stream time yet. We still got plenty of time. Because we did start the stream a little bit late, so...
True.
Do I need... Yeah, I need to turn around and we're going to head up to here. Whee! And we're off. Like a herd of turtles.
I like turtles.
I don't know. Do turtles herd? Or do they
congregate.
school?
They're not... Ooh. Hey, Google, what is a group of turtles called? There are several collective nouns for a group of turtles. These are a bale of turtles, a dole of turtles, and a nest of turtles.
I like
Let me go get my pitchfork. I need to toss this bale.
They're talking about, hey, I need you to collect bail for me.
Yeah. No, B-A-L-E.
You know, just running in here like this was probably a horrible idea. Especially with Biggins McGee over here. Well then.
Do 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 do.
Rufflemow.
Do 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 do.
Rufflemow.
Do 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 do.
No. That's not right.
That's how I learned it.
No, that may be how you learned it, but that's not how it is. It's do 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 do. Rufflemow. Do 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 do. A Rufflemow. Do 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 do. I'm a charging my attack. Oh, come on.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, wow. Where did you come from? You weren't there a minute ago.
Hey, Wolfie's been talking in chat, and I think you've been.
No, I've been talking with him.
Have you? Where have I been?
Because when he said that he was finished mopping, I was like, yay! And then he clocked out, and I was like, yay! And now he said school for some reason.
I have been meaning to have this open in both Twitch and Facebook so I could keep up with all the chat, but I haven't been able to do so.
Chatting is fun. Chatting is cool.
I'm in the process of creating. We are going to be, as of this month, doing our Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament twice a month now.
Ooh.
So
when?
we're looking at, the third Saturday of every month and the fourth Sunday of every month now.
Oh, Luffy said the school was for the turtles, so he thinks it's a school of turtles.
Oh no. Well, I actually did look it up in Google, but
Yes, well, sir, I am going to ignore your reality and replace it with my own. But I'm just going over the wall. Seriously, what's with all these people painted on the wall? Okay, then. In your head all night.
You're an evil, horrible human being. You're a wonderful human being, Jabba.
Now one nippy pinchy. Nothing. You got nothing for that.
I got nothing.
I left him speechless once again. I was flip-flopping back and forth on the name because how I created my gamer tag was I combined the first and last name of one of my favorite anime characters of all time. And I decided for the mascot, I was going to do the same thing, just combine the parts of the other name that I didn't use. But I had to figure out, did I want to just do the first part, which is Kiri, or do the first and last part, which was Kiribato. But I thought Kiribato, while it sounds cool, is just a little long-winded.
What in the world?
What is that?
It's called a random ad.
I don't have any ads.
No, you don't.
I mean, I wish I had some ads.
Okay, I'm multitasking with 3 different devices right here. I'm watching your stream. I'm communicating with you. I am working on business stuff, and I have my phone going for communication. So.
So basically, what you're saying is that I'm not the most important thing in your life. Fine, David. Fine. I see how it is. See? You're not even denying it. You know it's true.
Look, I can only split my attention between 5 people, okay?
Yes, well, me and my other 4 personalities should have you covered then.
Oh, Jesus.
No, that's not one of them. I mean, I know I have Christ in my name, but I'm not that good. By the way, on my church's website, they still haven't corrected my name, so technically I'm still sainted there.
That's funny.
I think it is. I think it's absolutely hilarious, and I'm perfectly okay with them keeping it that way because of the lulz. I don't know where I want the horse to go. It keeps just jumping over everything. We'll go this way. Treasure's back over here somewhere, huh?
I love gold.
The treasure is right below me. Interesting. Get up, Bayek. Move. Like, seriously, why are you just standing there? No! Alright, I just gotta wait till he gets up and moving. Why is a fire horse going into the water? That's a bad idea.
Yeah, don't. Have you named that horse?
No.
Is its rider called Death?
Depends on who makes me angry.
I mean, I understand it's not quite a pale horse, but...
Yeah, no. Wasn't it War who... Wait, hang on a second. The horse is like fully submerged underwater.
Ooh, is my hair out?
Yeah, you are kind of fitting for that one. Alright, let's go into town here. Let's go see the blacksmith and try and upgrade all my gear. Because it has been forever and a day since I have upgraded gear. Oh, did I tell you that 2 of my primary stressors at work are no longer there?
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good thing, is it not?
It is, but it isn't.
I have so many tabs and so many windows open.
Oh, that's like my brain, and I can't figure out which one the music's coming from.
Yep.
I mean, it's good because, well, 2 of my primary sources of stress are gone. But it's bad because now I'm a little short-staffed.
All right. Sold.
And I'm just going to sell all of this junk. Well, most of it. Oh, and I gotta move. I cannot wait to go to my doctor's appointment tomorrow. I am so excited about that. Hopefully they're going to help me deal with some of this pain or get rid of some of this pain.
Sold. All right.
Why do you want to get rid of Luffy?
He just finally ran his mouth enough.
Well, that's not very nice.
Whoever said I was nice?
Sold.
I mean, I was talking about Luffy.
Yeah. You know, Luffy... You want to know one of the things I love about Luffy?
What's that?
He's hard-headed. When I say he's hard-headed, there was a point in my life where I told Luffy, forget my number, don't speak to me again. You and I are done. Okay? Just flat out done. And guess who's back in my life? Who just had to wiggle his way back in there just to annoy the mess out of me.
All right.
And you know what? I'm happy
What's
he
that?
did.
Sold.
I'm glad that he ignored me and stuck around. Well, he did what I asked him to at first. So he did lose my number for a few months, and then he was back again. But that was long enough to get rid of the problem.
All right. Sold.
I'm going to keep one named Hades just because of reasons.
All right.
Oh, I've got 3 of these, so I'm going to sell 2 of them then.
Sold.
I don't need to hold on to these to get material anymore because all of my armor, all of my gear has been maxed out. So literally everything I can just sell off now. And good grief, I wish they made this easier to sell everything off.
All right.
And I'm going to use this to upgrade everything.
Speaking of sell off, I played some Diablo 3 last night.
Ooh. It's been a while since I've touched that one.
Yeah. No, I forgot how quickly you could level once you really got into the swing to it. Paragon is completely overpowered though. Like I like playing it, but it needs some balance.
I wouldn't know.
Like even from the very beginning of the game, I don't take damage.
Oh, wow.
It's completely ludicrous. Like I can walk through an army of enemies and not take damage. Like I might be getting hit, but my health never goes down. I don't even bother to pick up the health potions that drop.
Wow.
In fact, actually, I made the decision to up the difficulty last night. So when I go in and play again, it's hopefully it's harder.
Okay, and so now all of the gear I actually use is completely upgraded. Is there anything worth buying? Nope.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Now let's go see the tailor over here and see if there's any new outfits.
Business come calling.
Oh yeah, there's some new outfits. Okay, buy all that, and let's see. How quickly do you get new stuff in? You don't have nothing new in. Apparently, Necromancer, you lose health and stuff because that's required for him/her.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
I wouldn't know. I haven't used the Necromancer.
I hadn't either. I started off, with Paragon just because I wanted something that's outside of my norm for Diablo. I usually play a mage character of some kind.
So, you know how, did you know that there was a Necromancer in one of the Monty Python movies?
Interesting. Which one?
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Tim?
No, not Tim.
The bunny?
No, that's not a Necromancer. I mean, you clearly can tell he's a Necromancer because who else would just travel around saying, "Bring out your dead."
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. No, that's funny.
Had to be a necromancer. And obviously he was having some hard times. Looks like Crocodilio's in the water there. Look, I'm almost to the point where I think I'm going to have to hire a witch doctor.
No, crap.
What? Oh.
I'm about to get you demonetized.
Ooh. Yee.
Right?
Ooh.
Must be careful now.
There, gotta be careful. I mean, otherwise it's gonna turn into a ting tang wada wada bing bang, if you know what I mean. Ooh. Yee. Ooh. Yes. There, you guys are free. Ooh, loot. Let's get this guy out here to like, what do I need to watch out for? I got that guy over there I need to watch out for. I need to booby trap that thing. Oh, there's the guy in charge here. Hush. Oh, great. He alerted that guard. All right.
Guard.
Take these guys out as quickly as we can. Oh, not good. Get up, get up, get up. Okay. Ooh, the commander's down over here. Let's see if we can get to him before anybody alerts him or he wakes up. And that'll make my life a lot easier right there. Hey, buddy. Hey,
Yeah.
come here.
What?
Come here.
Yeah.
Come here. Hello. My name is Joe. And I work at the button factory. Surprise! That was a big boy, too. Alright, I cleared this camp rather quickly. I'm proud of myself. And I don't see anything else lootable here? Really? Nothing else is lootable here. Nothing at all. Alright, there's lootables over there. Oh, there's still a couple guys sleeping. Well, I think I need to go say hello to them.
Hello, my darling.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my fresh new corpse.
Man.
What am I going to do with you, Daniels?
I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with myself.
Hey, I know it said there was lootable stuff over here. Where's the lootables? Oh, it's over there. Up the ladder we go. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Do you know what I'm saying oh no to?
I have no idea.
You really don't know?
No.
It's 10:05. Do you know what
I'm
that
not saying
means?
anything. that means you probably have maybe another 10 or 15 minutes before she's done watching that movie.
Have you met my wife? Oh! I got 4 ability points to use. Ooh, what's this? Acquire for 3. Chain Assassin. After assassinating an enemy with a hidden blade, press Y to assassinate another enemy in range. I want that.
So
Bow
the movie
Fury
she was watching is an hour and a half long, a little over. Hour and
Chariot owner, you
38
can
minutes.
purchase your own chariots. I don't care about purchasing my own chariots. Berserk, I don't care about Berserk. What does it lead to, though? Poison darts. Ooh, but Animal Tamer. I want Animal Tamer, but I also want this. I think I'll use this more. Okay. I made my choice. Ooh. And now I've got a Master Hunter, too. What's this? Oh, that's going to be fun if I ever get that. Okay. I've leveled stuff up now. I need to stop. I need to stop. We got to stop here. Otherwise, this stream is going to be going on for forever and a day.
This is the stream that never ends. Okay, no, sorry.
This is the stream that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. And other people who are watching who are not my friends, but I really wish would be my friends, so you should like and follow my pages. All right. I hope you all have had fun. I've had fun chatting and nerding out with my boy David.
Yes, sir.
David, I'm going to sign off the Discord. Thank you for spending time with me tonight. It's been a pleasure as always, and I will talk to you a little bit later, okay?
Yeah, let me plug my my page real quick before we log off completely.
Oh, by all means, go for it.
Everybody, if you get a chance, if you haven't done so already, hit me up on Infinity PC Gaming and Entertainment. Like and follow my page there. I've got a lot going on there. I also have my own streaming page that I'm looking to try to get back into, hopefully soon, if I ever get the time to do so. But I would love some encouragement on that to do so. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Be sure to check out Infinity PC and come see me if you have any issues, needs, computer-wise.
And I believe I've got you back as being an admin of game. If not, I will go and make sure that you are.
That would be good. So here's the thing. I have 2 different Discord's accounts. I actually separated Infinity PC Gaming and Entertainment and the Chronicle Gamer.
Well, now both have it.
Okay.
So Chronicle is an admin and Infinity is an admin. So now we can get the game Discord and we're going to get our game channel back up to where they need to be. E3 is coming up, isn't it?
Yes, it is actually.
We need to get a show together for that.
I agree. Actually, I'd like to actually get up with you in person again before then and have a planning session and see what we can pull together on that.
Let's see, when's E3?
Was it June, I believe?
I think it was. So we do have a weekend coming up at the end of this month where we're going to be together and we can chat.
Yes, we do. E3 starts on Saturday, June 12th and ends on Tuesday, June 15th. It's a 3-day event.
We got plenty of time.
Yeah. So definitely looking forward to that.
As am I, sir. As am I. All right. Well, everyone have a great night. I'm going to sign off the Discord so I can give my official goodbye.
Good night, everybody.
All right, everyone. Again, thank you for joining me. I hope you had as much fun as I have. Our next stream will be later this week. It should be on Friday. The times might be a little different than normal, but we should be out on Friday. Be watching for our new mascot, Kiri, to pop up here and there and everywhere. Where exactly, I don't know, but Kiri will be popping up more and more. I hope y'all have enjoyed this adventure through the digital realms, and I'll catch you on our next adventure. through those realms. Be safe out there.